again for a little more of Majora's Mask. So, I'm gonna guess in order to do this side quest with the deed, I'm gonna have to first clear out the spirit at Woodfall, well, the giant. But I figure that's gonna take some time, so I'm gonna see if I can at least get the Snowhead. And then when about midnight rolls around, I'm going back to Clocktown. It's a side quest there, I know is very important. Okay. Yes, I gotta be at full speed for this. Well, I didn't need to go all the way back, just a little bit of the ways back is all. Okay, here we go. Do this in one go. It's surprisingly sticky. There we go. Suppose I was able to get that far on my first try, actually. That's more what I expected. Just seems to be a cliche in games where it's like you do it flawlessly the first try, you mess up a little bit, and then you just can't recreate it. Woo! Stay on the road! Do some magic. Woo! Oh, that went a lot better than I expected. Snowhead. To make things easier. So you may be wondering, what is causing this dense snowstorm? It is actually a giant Goron. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. Well, from memory. There we go. Now you can only play that on the drums because you're obviously putting a Goron to sleep. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I think that's one of the other things that has this game stick out for so many people is just how dark it is. Just casual murder like that. Gotta get some practice in for the great race afterwards. Come on! No! Huh? Isn't really that far of a fall. Why, did it do that send me back thing? I mean, I could have easily touched the ground, alright. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the fairy fountain, right? Yeah. If I'm able to catch all the fairies, I go there and return them. And then I'm given a special prize. I think I'm just gonna go like part of the way up like this and then just walk it because this is clearly not working. Really? Out of my way, little snow mites. And stay on the road. just gonna walk it. Takes a lot of skill to be able to do that. And then you can just one punch it. Okay, I'm in. Snowhead Temple. This is kind of big. It's gonna take more than your average strength to move this thing. Wait a second. Boom! Much more convenient. One punch! I think I'll stick with the human form for this time around. Okay. Ah, yes. I remember this taking a long time to figure out. Well, not so much figure out, just to be able to execute. It's surprisingly quite the challenge. See? Like that. That's usually what happens. Thankfully, Gorons are used to lava. I come to think of it, the Gorons are definitely the strongest race in all of Hyrule, it seems. I mean, they live in volcanoes. They can kind of deal with bitter cold, and they've also got a lot of strength. Dang it. I could just hit that box. That would help out a lot. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't want to pick it up. I wanted to do this. Well, that makes things a little easier. Alright. Third time's the charm, I guess. Times like this, I wish I could just do that thing where the screen just shrinks and then you just go for it. Yes, I know, Tattle. You don't have to tell me. There we go. Now, what is this way? This is the inner sanctum, isn't it? The boss is all the way up there at the top. Trying to figure out which is the best course of action. Ah, this is how you get on the ground level. Press the switch. Methinks that's just a fairy, but... well, might as well take a look. Yep, it's a fairy. Okay, it's not that one. Must be further up. All is down here. I need an ability to be able to melt that, which I don't have at the moment. This must be where you get the fire arrows. So I don't think there's a hot spring anywhere. So this is where I came from, right? And jump! Yes! Watch out for these things. So annoying. I'm gonna get all the rupees. I don't want rupees. Okay, this looks like an official treasure chest. You can tell because it has a different wood texture on it. Ah, there's the map. very nice. Now, I get the feeling there's got to be one of those ice switches around here somewhere. Come on. Oh. Need fire for that. Something I do not have. So I suppose I'll just go back to where I was before. It's really the only place I can go since I don't have any keys yet. Yes, I could go through there since there's the torch. I kind of wonder if I could just use the deku stick. I got arrows. Burn 'em! This is probably just the entrance, isn't it? Yes. Could you just be a good boy and die? Thank you. Now that does open up a few possibilities at least, but that does not get me any closer. I don't think I can hit any of them from there. Definitely the Goron for this one. This requires some prodigious strength. It's a twofer after all. And what's behind here? Anything important? Find another fairy. Ah, there's the key. Excellent. Now, for when I actually do get up there, I need the block to help me get across. Is that like a Rube Goldberg machine with this game? All the elements have to mesh together. It's just like an enormous clock. For any Incredibles fans out there. There we go. That means that I don't have the hook shot, and I think I'm too small to just grab onto that. Yep, too small. Well, I got the key anyway, so that opens up a few options. It's getting close to midnight. Let's go just a little further, and then I'll take care of some of the side quests. And I'll get the wolves later. It's gotta be the compass, right? Or maybe these are the fire? No. Where are the wolves? There you are. So it takes 2 hits with the sword, it looks like. And there's another one over here, it looks like. There we are. Talk about the crack in the wall, that's the bomb. It's the bomb! Alright, that timer's getting a little too close for my liking. Obviously this is optional, but when it comes to this game, in terms of getting all the heart pieces, I don't like 100% it, but when it comes to getting all the masks, you get quite an amazing reward if you are able to get all the masks. I do like that ability that if you just play the song, then you can just warp to the entrance. It's nice. Can't remember if it was at midnight or 1 o'clock, but I'll find out. Got to go to the North Tower for this one. This I'm sure. Yes. It's best to hide behind this tree because If you look closely around that area over there, there is a thief ready to make off with a poor old lady's bomb bag. Right, there's no golden sculptures in the outside. There are golden sculpture houses, but there is no such thing on the outside. Speed up time a little bit. For both your sake and mine. Alright, it's either midnight or 1 o'clock. Let's see which one it is. I always find this to be one of the more useful masks to get right away. It helps, well, I suppose I'll just show you once the time comes. So from what I remember, she comes in this entrance. Yeah, there she is. Right on time. Now, when is she gonna get jumped? There we go. There we go. You get back here, you thief. Face the penalty. No, wait. Pay the court your fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeited. Thank you. Since he didn't make off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festive fireworks show. The blast mask. There and press the B button. But you'll lose life energy in the process. Well, thank you for helping. Take care. The old lady from the bomb shop is added to the notebook. You guarded the old woman's luggage. This was added to your notebook. Now that thief will come up much, much later in the story. But for now, let me show you what the mask does. So you just kind of... That's the wrong button. So you just put on the mask. Boom! When you run out of bombs, it gives you a nice something halfway in between. Right, since I'm on this side quest errand, I'm gonna see about defeating the first level boss again to try to open up a piece of property to potentially get some heart pieces. Right, well the deed thing didn't work out, so I'm just gonna go back to this dungeon. Right, I believe I was going this way this time. Don't think there's any torches around here I can use. Suppose I'll just head up the stairs. I vaguely remember there was a bit of a puzzling element to this room. As if there was something hiding. Might as well just clear them all. I got enough arrows. At least you don't have to aim at that centerpiece, you just have to aim at the ice block in general and you're good to go. That's nice. Looks like that's just rupees. However, I can use that as a bit of a leg up. Now, I think there was something in the store. Yeah. Is this the key? Yeah. Can I get a heart, maybe? I don't need any more rupees. I can't stand anymore. Alright. Found it. Yes. I remember this one. I don't remember the solution, but I do remember this one taking a little while. Unless maybe you just pound on this block. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I can grab on. Jump. There we go. No way to destroy the ice just yet. Later, probably. See if I can clear this chasm. Go that way. I can probably go over that other way, eh? I don't have to worry about falling to my death anymore. There we go. It's probably too far away for me to be able to reach, ain't it? Wait a second. Too tall. Let's see, what's in here? Yes. Can't really do anything else in here, it looks like. Considering the second day is coming up, I get the feeling the screen is going to get real tiny real quickly. Yes! Thankfully it's a straight shot, so I don't have to worry about turning, but it's still a little nerve-wracking all the same. Alright, wizard robes. Which, to my knowledge, this is the first time this character has appeared since the very first game. Tricky. Okay, I know they're gonna multiply themselves real shortly. There we go. Just gotta go for the one that starts spinning the staff. That's it. Just gotta do that 3 more times, it looks like. Ow. Where do they get these sound effects? I love it. No! Got him. Give me those fire arrows. This can help open up a lot of things. I got my fire arrows. Very good. The first thing I'm going to do is thaw out that way that I saw before. If I remember correctly, if we do this, then you can actually just walk up to this area afterwards. It's not going to work. There it is. Going to go back down a level. And then this will open up one of the doors. Oh. That's not what I was thinking at all, is it? This allows you to go up, not down. I don't have a key. To go down another level, it looks like. You take less damage when you're more. Open the door. Yeah, let's see what we've got. I was about to say, I kind of thinking there was some dickles around here. Okay, looks like I just have to slice some dice. I'm gonna cut them all up before attempting this torch puzzle. It's just much easier that way. That was easy. I'm sure that just opens up a fairy way, but you know. Yeah, might as well collect it anyways. After all, to remove the treasure chest from my area. And plus in collecting them, it refills your health. Okay, here we go. See if I can do this right the first try. There we go. That's what opens the bridge. The grate. Might as well thaw this out. Okay, it doesn't work that way. I've been led astray. At least that'll help things out. There we go. We need the Goron, the ground pound. Boom! I just need to remember how I made my way up there. I only just did it a few minutes ago. You'd think I would be able to remember, but no. There was a lot that happened in that time. Let's see, so another red door just brings... Yes! The red door brings me back to the wolf, which brings me back to this door, which needed the key. Now I can actually do stuff in this room. One punch! Just another treasure chest. But it's based on a real treasure chest. I've been slowly watching through SpongeBob again, and well, I don't know if it's the nostalgia or what, but I think it still holds up. Now, what's up here? This seems important. Ah, yes, this is why I put the block here. Of course, this just gets me another fairy, don't it? Well, I'm not really going for the fairy run this time around, I'm just going for the boss. Okay, now I know. I'm assuming that's just probably another fairy chest. Alright. Go up the stairs. And then across the way. Ah, yes. Oh! I've had enough of your puzzle. Okay, let's try that again. Just gonna walk over it. Alright, now this is where things get a wee bit complicated. How do I get over there? No matter how many times I play this game, I still never really quite figure out this puzzle quite right. Well, let's take a chance. I'm gonna guess there's no secret ladder or anything. It will come to me. I will come back when it does come to me. It took less time than I expected. I remembered this room. This is that one in the opening where you need the Goron to jump across onto a wooden box. This is the way up. Very curious. It says there's a treasure chest like right at the opening. Oh well. I'm pretty sure this is the way. Yep, this is it. Thankfully I got a guardrail this time, but I remember there was one further on where there is no guardrail. Let's see, there's 2 more layers. Ah, this is the one without the guardrail. Alright. Only got 1 shot. I did not miss my chance to blow, because that opportunity only came once in a lifetime. Now I just gotta get back up there again. Okay. Woo! I'm on fire. Oh, you just punch it. I'm gonna bring down the house. That's how you get across, but that's... Aha. You use the Deku to be able to... I'll just go across the way, I'm pretty sure. That's it. Need the boss key before I can proceed any further, obviously. But I think I know how. Which door? Looks like there's two doors going this way, so I'm going this way. Alright, what do we got? More reserves. I think this is the one that unlocks the bars. Okay, which one? I've got plenty of arrows. More spawn points this time, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Woo! Yes! Feels like I'm just barely making it each time, but maybe not. Such a big room, I would have figured there would be pot. Light him up! But no, I figured there would have been like a chest of some kind, is what I meant to say. There's the boss key. That's not so bad. Granted, like I said, I'm not doing a fairy run. Later I will be, but well, it depends on how much time I have and whatnot. So this isn't too bad at all. All I just have to do is roll into the center. Stop. Alright, well at least I could get some hearts this way. And then I will show you probably the most fun boss fight of all time, in all honesty. That is, if you know the proper way to do it. I will describe more once I get there. It's definitely another one of those things I remember taking a lot more time when I was younger, but, well, when you're young, such things take a while to figure out. So you could probably say this boss is the GOAT. At least I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. So for the longest time, or at least longer than I want to admit, I had no idea you were supposed to chase after the boss. I thought you just stayed in that little area, and you just pelted him with arrows every other rotation. See if I can get this guy to freeze, you can really just wail on him. Just gotta watch out for the rocks he picks up, as well as the thunderbolt. Yeah, now I'm wailing him. Yeah, darn it. To build up momentum. It's always really fun when you're just able to wail on him. I don't know, do people say wail like that anymore? To say, definitely take damage. And you gotta be careful because if he gets too far ahead, then he'll be waiting for you at the other end with his lightning horns. Seems to be going faster this time. Gonna get that magic pop. There we go. Yes, that is the best way to explain it. It's a magic pot. For magic mushrooms. I'm gonna catch up. Oh, he's dropping bombs now. That's how you know it's serious. Definitely getting close to the end now. Yeah! Yeah! Got him! There you go. That is probably... Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It's the most fun boss fight ever. If anyone wants to put their own boss fight as what do you think is the most fun, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on such a thing. Right. Now just to figure out where the heart piece is. Ah, there we go. Got an extra heart. Very good. You've seized Goat's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask has kept imprisoned within the body of evil Goat. What exactly are all of you? Guardians? So you're protective gods. That's why you're in the temples. But why are they protective gods? Why are the protective gods? Oh. I'm overly distraught. Oh wait, are you listening to me? Hey, wait! That's the other thing I love about Tattle is how she has such an attitude with it. It's spring. Come to think of it, how long did those two even climb all the way up there in the first place? That's why the temple fell short. I didn't get the frog. Speaking of which... I've been waiting for you, Damguro. Forgive me if I mistake you, but looks like you've lost a little weight. As you can see, Damguro, the long winter has ended and spring has finally come to these mountains. Let us begin our course. Fortunately, it seems not all of our members have gathered. Perhaps it is because winter was too long. We must not have realized that spring has come to the mountains. And the great Damguro has come for us too? What a pity. What in the world would the other members be? And what could they be doing? Well, they've been possessed, to say the least. Alright. Yeah, that's basically it for the story section, honestly. So if I take this door, is that another way to get up to the fountain? So it would seem. Ow. Get off of me! That is nice. I think this is the way up to the fountain. That's probably how the Gorons made it up here. Yeah. Let's see, can I dive from here? Yes! Well, that's basically it for the story section here, but there are a few other things I want to do while we are here. First thing is this giant boulder. Ah, Darmani. Now that it's nice and warm out, it's much, much better. Even if my daddy isn't right beside me, I won't be selfish and cry. So now that spring has come, the Goron races should be starting soon. But this rock's in the way, so I can't get to see the race. And spring's just started too. I'm so excited, but there's nothing I can do. I hate it. What is it? I mean, you are a baby. I don't think anybody's gonna blame you for crying every so often. I mean, you wear a good diaper for goodness sakes, so... Well, it would make sense that... Oh! I like how the wolves are also back to the regular form now. Rather than the snowy wolves. Still a bit of continuity. Oh yeah, he's wearing a diaper, so obviously he's not even potty trained. Snow's still pretty thick here, isn't it? It's funny, all that prestigious strength, and yet he can't jump up and grab himself. Alright, here we go. And the Goron who sells the powder cake, the most famous product of the Gorons. Want a powder cake? Powder cakes explode with powerful blasts and are very dangerous. Till I have tested you to see if you can use them properly, I can't let you have any of ours. Will you give it a try? You can destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll approve you to carry them. The powder keg begins ticking faster, it means that it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance without the powder keg exploding along the way. It's a sign near the racetrack. Yeah, I know where the racetrack is. Okay, throw it up. This is really going to cut down my time here. If I can do it in time. I've done it before. And that'll tell me when it gets to the end, I know that much. I hope this is the way. I'll certainly find out. So I'm just trying to figure out how to keep some good commentary going while this is happening. There's surprisingly a lot of concentration with this. Out of the way, wolf. Can't you see I've got some heavy explosives? What the... Yeah, I think I got this actually. Glad it doesn't fall in the water. Thankfully, the fuse is the only thing that makes it stable. I mean, thankfully the fuse is the only thing that has it blow up. I'm gonna wait back here, and if you're a smart child, you'll join me. Come on, I know it's getting to the end of the fuse, come on. It's ticking faster. Yes! Way to go, Domani. That was so cool. Come on, if we don't hurry, the race will start. Come on. Sorry, little one, but now that I've passed the test, I have to get my certification. Alright. Doing pretty good. Go down. It looks like you managed to succeed, knowing your skills. I feel fine letting you handle powder kegs. Oh. It was bad of me to put you through such a dangerous test. I want you to take this as my apology. A free powder keg. Be careful, its sheer power and size are immense. Powder kegs are very volatile, so you can carry only one at a time. If you shoot them with an arrow, they'll explode as soon as they're hit, so be careful. But yet I'm able to throw them up and down without any problems. That's so strange. Right. So I am able to jump up. I think that's probably a good place to call it an episode. So I'm gonna go to the bank, deposit my rupees, and then we'll start over on the next day. Because I need that powder keg for the next major beat of the story. At least I think it's part of the story. I'm so used to all the little side quests in this game, I forget which is side content and which is actually mandatory. Alright, we're gonna deposit some rupees. Alright, how much we got? Like 200? What's this? You've already saved up 200 rupees. Oh, this little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Can I get the big wallet? Yeah! This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. Now you can carry up to 200! Yeah. See, doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it all to deposit. So here lies the fun question. Do you think this guy is one of the... well, I don't know. Is this guy male or female, do you think? I'm just gonna say this person. Do you think they're outside of the time warp? That they're one of the few things that are able to do it? And like, how are they able to figure out this money through time and whatnot? And go back to the first day, and as well as save the game. Yeah, I think that's a good place. So, until next time, keep having fun. All's well that ends. Quickest way to the ocean is through the west gate. Before I can get there, there's a lot of things I must do first. Might as well slow down time. Then I'll save on the owl statue. Until next time, keep having fun.